And we're good. Yay. Things are singing. Our Twitch is twitching. It's okay, YouTube. There we go! Yay! Good boy. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that to myself. Our phone magic is phone magic. Cool. Alright, we can shrink that. Let me double check here real quick. Alright, we're doing good. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Let me send these. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bam. And then bam. Yay. Alright, I can close that now. Yeah, we should be good. Let's double check here. Alright, great. Nothing's exploding yet. Give it time. Other than my head's exploding pretty bad. But you know, what to do. Nothing! There is no new things, only recycled ideas forever and ever. You will consume and enjoy. Anyway. Today we're starting with something a little different. Because, Remy sent me a link to a thingy. Here you go. Here's a gigantomorphic grid, which honestly isn't even big enough, to be quite honest, of a whole bunch of Pokemon and a whole bunch of junk and stuff and junk and stuff and stuff and junk and yeah, there's a lot. Not everything is completed, as it's mentioned. What's this game? Well, we're not starting with the game. We're starting with this very silly, favorite Pokemon grid. So, you click a spot, and it'll be like, oh, these are Gen 1s. These are the Gen 1 normal types. Oh, pick your favorite Gen 1 normal type. We'll start off with that, just to yap about some Pokemon, and then we'll do TCG and then Master Duel to finish. And then I will go cut my hair and take a shower, because I still haven't, cut my hair yet. So yeah, let's start off. Gen 1. Favorite Gen 1 normal type. You know what's funny? I like normal types. I don't really like that many of the Gen 1 normal types. Oh, also, how was yesterday's stream? Great! I only laughed 3 times! Surprisingly! But I got, like, close, like 7. I'm glad I chose a short album. Anyone new on chat? Nah. It was just me fighting demons. Also, thank God Totodile didn't appear, because I would have fucking laughed an extra time, and I know I would have, because it would have caught me off guard. That would have sucked. His bananas are nanning. Alright, favorite Gen 1 normal type. See, Clefable's a fairy now, so Clefable doesn't appear here, so this makes this hard. Which of these are my favorite? I streamed for 23 minutes and gave up. Hit me like that some days, I get you. I guess if I had to pick one of these, I'm feeling either Snorlax or Persian. Gen 1 Persian is hysterical, because it's, like, not good, but it's fast enough to be, like, usable. Because Gen 1 is jank as hell. Gen 1 is weird. Favorite Gen 1 fire type? I kind of have the same problem. I don't really like any of the Pokemon here. Kind of burned out with YouTube. Can't think of ideas. Listen, sometimes you just throw darts at the dartboard and see what sticks. See, I'm lucky in that I just do whatever the fuck I feel like today. And then there we go. If I had to pick one here, I think Flareon. I don't know. It looks friend-shaped. Favorite water type? This is free. It's Starmie. Gyarados comes extremely close. You're on 66. I'm on 234 somehow. Wait, 66, 234. Wait, what? I'm confused. My brain's not braining. What are those numbers from? What do the numbers mean, Mason? Oh, subs. Well, it's really simple. It is literally because I do whatever the fuck I feel like, right? I don't have consistency, and if there's anything that YouTube likes, it is consistency. And I am not consistent. I play different games, I stream at different times, I don't stream the same genre of games all the time. If I were to stick to literally just one thing and stick it through, my channel would grow substantially. But I would get bored and I would hate it, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, gotta give it a Starmie here. I love Gyarados. Gyarados is an extremely close second, but my favorite Gen 1 water is definitely Starmie. Gen 1 grass type. Yeah, this is free. It's Venusaur. That's my goat. Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, there's no through line. There's some through lines. Like most of the videos on my channel are Master Duel. But that's about it. Right? I kind of just play whatever. Which, you know, that's fine. I prefer it that way. Favorite Gen 1 electric type. I actually really like Raichu. Like, a lot. I think it's great. But it's gotta go to Zapdos. Zapdos is amazing. Favorite Gen 1 ice type. See, we have another problem. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of most of the guys here. This fucking thing is my nemesis. You can ask Meow about it when he pops out. Did you make another channel? No. This is my only channel. This is the channel I've had since I've been using YouTube personally. And it's only, like, really recently where I decided to start making content. You know, I didn't just have a 2-year anniversary, you know. But yeah, Cloyster is my mortal nemesis. You can ask Meow about it when he gets here, if he gets here. Of these, I think I like Lapras the most. I think it's the most friend-shaped. Favorite Gen 1 fighting type? Again, same problem. Like, I don't know. Gen 1 is weird. Like, we give it passes because it was the first, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not the biggest fan of most of the things here. Here's another tricky one. God, Gen 2 is gonna be a fucking nightmare. So Tom and Jerry on GBA. That's funny. I played the GameCube game. They have a GameCube Arena Fighter. That game was actually like pretty fun. Like Power Stone. Yeah, I like the song. Hell, like a key example of like, you know, is there Bugs Bunny? Is there a Looney Tunes? There might be. I would be. Looney Tunes have a lot of games, and a lot of good ones, honestly. Like, a lot of Looney Tunes games, there's more good ones than bad ones. If I had to pick a favorite one here, I think it would be Hitmonlee. God, this grid needs some work. Alright, favorite Gen 1 poison type. Alright, so I'm not picking Gengar solely because he's the only ghost and we're gonna pick him for ghost by default. Other than Gengar, can I pick more than one? Because, like, it would be weird if I put Venusaur in 2 spots. You can. Yeah, that's weird. Not gonna lie. That's really weird. I probably wouldn't do it that way. But because we're allowed to do it that way... Favorite ground type? Damn. Man, Gen 1 is a weird fucking generation for this. Yeah, Back in Action is pretty good. They have, like, a lot of platformers. They have a lot of, like, Looney Tunes adjacent stuff, like the Tiny Toons games on NES and Super Nintendo are also really good. Looney Tunes has a lot of good games. God, if I were to pick one, I guess it's gotta be the King. Gen 1 flying type. Again, if this were me, I would, like, not allow certain things for redundancy, but you know what the fuck's gonna go there. Favorite Gen 1 psychic? Alright, this one's a little harder. I like Alakazam a lot. I do like Slowbro. Starmie pops up again. And I like Mew and Mewtwo a lot, too. And, yo, if anyone says their favorite Gen 1 psychic type is Hypno, put that motherfucker on a list. You know what? We gotta go with the King of Spoons. Favorite Gen 1 bug? Abra. Abra is neat, but I also hate Abra because you basically just gotta throw a Pokeball and hope to, and pray to God, and that's annoying as hell. Like, I want to like Abra, but God, it keeps fucking running away and it's annoying. And in case you haven't noticed, you might have noticed a running trend when it comes to the enemies I hate the most in video games. It's the ones that won't let you fucking fight them. I can't stand enemies that just waste my fucking time and won't let me interact with them. It is consistently my least favorite thing about most enemies. Favorite rock? This is hard. I like a lot of these, honestly. Or at least the fossils. I love the fossil Pokemon. I think I gotta give it Aerodactyl. Favorite ghost? It's the ghost with the most. Favorite dragon? Yeah. Gen 1 dark type. Oh, that's funny. They gotta put these guys as dark. Fair enough, I suppose. Well, gotta go missing though. Favorite steel? There's only 2. Favorite fairy? Where's my boy? There's my boy! I love him! I love Clefable. I fucking love Clefable. I love it. It is friend-shaped. Favorite starter? Oh, that's neat that they're including those, but yeah, it's Venusaur. Favorite gimmick form? Okay, this is neat. These are some fantastic sprites. Damn, this is a hard one. Yeah, I think I gotta give it to the Mega Gengar. I like a lot of these though. But yeah, Mega Gengar. Favorite legendary? It's the Dosed. And then just favorite Gen 1 Pokemon overall? You know. You know what it is. Alright. Up next, Gen 2. Favorite Gen 2 normal type. Alright, we're definitely doing better. Porygon 2 is neat. Blissey is neat. I like cows. Dunsparce is funny. But I like Teddiursa because I think it's the cutest. Favorite Gen 2 fire type. Yeah, it's gotta be Typhlosion. It'd be weird not putting Typhlosion. I like Typhlosion too much. Favorite Gen 2 water? That's also easy. Azumarill. I fucking love Azumarill. Listen, if a Pokemon is friend-shaped, there's a high chance I will like it. If a Pokemon is friend-shaped and good, I like it even more. Favorite Gen 2 grass. Alright, and then we immediately plummet. Not the biggest fan of Meganium. Blossom's neat. Skiploom's okay. Sunflora's bleh. I guess by default it has to be Celebi. Favorite Gen 2 electric? Yeah, it's Raikou. I like Raikou a lot. Sadly, he's like the worst of the 3 now. Like, the other two have just either been, like, really consistent or have gotten, like in Suicune's case, or have gotten buffs over time that make them usable now, like Entei. Poor Raikou is just second fiddle now. Poor guy. Favorite Gen 2 Ice type? Sneasel, free. Favorite Gen 2 Fighting type? Okay, this is hard, because I really like both of these. I think I like Hitmontop just a little bit more. Favorite Gen 2 Poison type? Yeah, it's Crobat. Crobat's great. Favorite Gen 2 Ground type? Scroll on over. There we go. I really like Phanpy. Phanpy is friend-shaped. I like Donphan too, but it will be Phanpy because it is friend-shaped. Favorite Gen 2 Flying type? See, the weird thing about Flying type is that, like, almost always until later generations, they always pair it with something else, so I always think of the thing less of, like, a Flying type and more of, like, whatever its other type is, especially because, like, Flying type moves are, like, so rare, and, like, the good ones are also rare. Like, Flying type is a weird type in the grand scheme of things. But, Skarmory. Definitely. Oh, every single letter of the alphabet is present here. We need to make sure. Alright, listen. Some of you might prefer Ys. Some of you might prefer S's. We need to make absolutely sure that your favorite letter is... Wait! Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold on! You have all the fucking letters, but you don't have the exclamation mark or the question mark? What the fuck? This is bullshit. Anyway, it's Espeon. Favorite Gen 2 bug? I mean, come on. Like, it's one of the best Pokemon ever. Like... Although Shuckle and Heracross are great too, and you know, Fortress has had some days, and this no one talked about this fucking thing. But yeah, Scizor. Favorite Gen 2 Rock? God, Gen 2. See, you know what? I take it back. I thought this would be harder than Gen 1 because there's way worse Pokemon, but there's like so many worse Pokemon that the good ones stand out more. Poor Mishra. It's like the only guaranteed one here. Yeah, the only Gen 2 Dragon. Here we go, Dark types! Don't you like darkness? Darkness! What did the 5 fingers say to the face? It's Umbreon. I compare it a lot. Favorite Steel? It's still Scizor. Favorite Gen 2 Fairy? Yep, it's still Azumarill. Favorite starter? You know, weirdly, I didn't pick Typhlosion, or I didn't pick fucking Feraligatr for water, but honestly, I kind of prefer it as the starter of choice most of the time this generation. Like that. Favorite Gen 2 gimmick form? Yeah, we spoke about this when we were talking about Mega Evolutions. I think Mega Skarmory's design is fantastic. Favorite Gen 2 Legend? Yeah, it's still Raikou. And then overall favorite Gen 2 Pokemon? Yeah, it's Azumarill. I like Azumarill. Alright, Gen 3. Favorite Gen 3 Normal type? I like Zangoose a lot, but like Swallow Guts. Doing gut stuff with Swallow is very funny. Oh god, why'd they choose that sprite for Spinda? It looks bald! He's bald! Help him! Yeah. Favorite Gen 2 Fire? My favorite starter. Yeah, that was easy. Favorite Gen 3 Water? There's a lot of you fuckers. Damn. I like a lot of these. I think overall, I like Milotic the best. Favorite Gen 2 Grass? Yeah, it's Breloom. Yeah, that was free. It's absolutely Breloom. Favorite Gen 3 Electric? I kind of don't like any of them, if I'm being honest. I don't hate any of them, I just don't have a preference for any of them. I guess we'll give it to Manectric. Favorite Gen 3 Ice. Similar problem. I don't really like any of them, but I like Snow. I guess we'll give it to Snorunt because he's just a funny little guy. Favorite Gen 3 Fighter. Okay, we're having the opposite problem. I like all of these. I love Blaziken, I love Breloom, I love Hariyama, and I like Medicham a lot. Like, I genuinely enjoy all of these. I think I'll give it to Medicham overall because I find it the most creative for, like, building. Its attacks and whatnot throughout the years have been interesting. We'll give it to you. Favorite Gen 3 Poison. Damn, this is a hard one. I guess we'll give it to Roselia by default. I'm not the biggest fan of the other ones. Favorite Gen 3 Ground. It's Flygon. It's Flygon. Come on. Yeah, it's Flygon. Favorite Gen 3 Flyer. Why is he here? Come on. Yeah. Favorite Gen 3 Psychic. Alright, this one's really hard. Because I already mentioned I like Medicham a lot. I really like Metagross. I like the Lotties. I love Deoxys. And I like Jirachi a lot. Why are the... Oh, were these not added in Gen 2? Look at that. You learn something new every day. I think, overall, I like Jirachi the most. Just a little bit. Favorite Gen 3 Bug. It's another tricky one. I kind of like all these. I think I gotta give it to Shedinja, though, for being one of the most unique Pokemon ever. Like, just full stop. It's kind of hard to beat that. Alright, favorite rock. Similar issue. Don't really... I do like the fossils. Like, I feel like Armaldo wins this one by default. I'm actually not the biggest fan of Aggron. Favorite Gen 3 Ghosts. Yeah, we gotta give it to him again. Favorite Gen 3 Dragon. God, I want to divvy it up. I really do, but like this... It's come on! Favorite Gen 3 Dark. Okay, this one's a bit trickier. Sharpedo's cool. Hardot's cool. Absol's cool. Sablei's cool. Honestly, all these guys are cool. I think I'll give it to Absol, though. Just a little bit. It's neat. Favorite Steel type. Alright, we'll ease up on the Jirachi. Just for a little bit. To give this one to Metagross. Favorite Fairy. It's Mawile. I like Mawile a lot. Favorite starter, again, it's free. It's Blaze. Favorite gimmick form. Oh, man. Never mind, I take it back. This is hard. Yeah, it's fucking... Come on. Favorite legendary. What do you think I'm going to pick? Favorite... Can you guess which one's my favorite? I don't think any of these are gonna have as big of a sweep as that. Gen 4. Favorite Gen 4 normal. Alright. I really like these three. It's really hard. I don't think the bunny is gonna be anywhere else, so we'll give it to the bunny. Favorite Gen 3 Fire? Oh god, this might be another weird sweep because Rotom is really funny. And I kind of like it a lot, the most, for a lot of these. This one included, honestly. I love the washing machine. Gen 3 Grass. Alrighty, we're not gonna have a Rotom form. Because Roserade's here. I like Roserade a lot. I also really like Tangrowth. Tangrowth's great. But, yeah, Roserade. Favorite Gen 3 Electric. Alright, we're not gonna have as much of a sweep as I thought, thankfully. Gen 3 Ice. As much as I love Frostlass. And the Refrigerator. Weavile is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Favorite Gen 4 fighting? It's Gaylade. Gaylade, another one of my favorites overall. Favorite Poison? Yeah, you know, I want to be nice and divvy up the favorites, but I just, in good conscience, can't if I don't like the other ones as much. Favorite ground. Alrighty, we're gonna do something a little different. Normally I would pick Garchomp here, but Gliscor is really cool. Favorite flyer. Ooh, gay. Yeah, you know what? We'll give this one to Ramirez. Favorite Gen 4 Psychic. Alrighty, this is gonna be easy. I don't like baby Pokemon, so these two are out. I fucking hate this thing, so he's out. I think these things are all okay. Cresselia is really cool, but Cresselia is not Gaylade. Favorite bug. God, most of the bugs here kind of suck this generation, don't they? Yeah. That's like the... I'm pretty sure Yanmega is like the only, like, good one. Man, that's weird. Favorite rock. That one. I like that rock. He has a big head and he goes bonk. Favorite ghost. Okay, this is hard. Damn. I think we'll give this one to Giratina. Yeah, because Garchomp has to take Dragon. Like, in no world is Garchomp not taking Dragon. At least for me. I feel bad for Heatran. Only a little bit, though. See, this is a problem, because, like, I really like all these starters. But, man, it's like, these guys... These poor bastards fell off, and it's not their fault. But I actually think I like Torterra the most overall. Favorite gimmick form. Poor Darkrai's not there, but it's okay. Bunny. Favorite legend. Yeah, it's Giratina. Favorite overall, favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. Okay, this is a lot harder than I was thinking. Alrighty, Mega Lopunny's really cool. Weavile is amazing. Gaylade's amazing. Gliscor's amazing. Garchomp's amazing. Togekiss is amazing. Like, it's like a fucking 7-way tie between those guys. I feel like it would be betrayal if I didn't pick Garchomp, though. Alright, up next, Gen 5. Favorite Gen 5 normal. Why in the world is the Giant Woman from Pokestar Studios a selectable option? I feel like I need to pick that now. I feel like I need to pick... I feel like that's gonna be the only thing that's not a Pokemon here. Oh god, that means the rest of the Pokestar Studio stuff is gonna be here. Oh, this is gonna be cursed. Oh lord. Oh yeah, it's gonna be cursed. It's gonna be cursed, baby. Oh lord, this is gonna be diabolical. Alrighty, favorite fire type. It's between Chandelure and Volcarona, and I feel like not picking Volcarona would just be wrong. Favorite water type. I'm not the biggest fan of most of these, to be quite honest. I think overall, I like Keldeo the most. Favorite grass type? Not that motherfucker. Is Ferrothorn winning here? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Ferrothorn's really cool. Favorite electric? Oh, man. See, I'm glad the PokeStar Studio stuff is here, because, like, I'm fighting demons to not pick the UFO or the fucking giant robot. And I'm losing. Favorite ice type? I actually really like Vanillux. Yeah, I said it. Favorite fighting type? Alright, this is gonna be like choosing your fucking favorite child. Conkeldurr is really cool. Scrafty is really cool. Mienshao is really cool. And of these guys, I like Terrakion the most, but I think we gotta give it to Scrafty overall. Favorite poison type? I really like Scolipede, but also Amoonguss, and I like Garbodor more than most people. I find it a lot more the more creative of the, like, this is just trash Pokemon, you know? But yeah, it's Scolipede. Favorite ground type? This is free as fuck. It's Excadrill. Excadrill is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Favorite flyer? This is a little harder. You know, in a weird way, I think this generation's, like, really odd with flying. The genies are cool. The UFO is also cool. I think I'll give it to Therian Landorus. Favorite psychic type? This one's also hard. Not picking Bryson Man is a fucking war crime. It's very funny, but I really, really like Reuniclus. Reuniclus is really cool. Favorite bug? This generation has really good bugs. Leaveny's great, Scolipede's great, Cussle's great, Scavalier's great, Galvantula's great, Aselgor's great, Durant's great. It's like, holy hell, like, this generation has really good bugs. Damn. I think we're gonna switch it up. I think we'll give this one to Leaveney. Favorite rock? It's Terrakion, although Gigalith is very cool. But it's Terrakion for me. Favorite ghost? Also really hard. I like a lot of these. I think we're gonna give Chandelure his spot here, though. Favorite dragon? Yeah, it's Haxorus. It's gotta be Haxorus. Favorite dark type? Oh, man. Also, overall good dark types. This fucking thing from the fucking PokeStar Studios is great, but I think we'll give it to Bisharp here. Favorite steel type? Yeah, still Excadrill. Favorite fairy? I don't want to pick anything here. I hate this thing. You win by default, but just know that that's no award. Favorite starter? Of the starters from Gen 5, Serperior is my favorite, definitely. Favorite alternate form? Once again, I don't know who made these sprites, but they're fantastic. Yeah, Mega Audino is probably my favorite of the actual Pokemon. Again, I don't know why the giant lady is here. That's hysterical. That's very funny. But I think we'll give it to Mega Audino. I think it's steaming and everything works perfectly with it. Favorite legend? Well, we gotta pick the Singing Man, because the Singing Man has not actually made an appearance for any of the other ones, but I really like Meloetta. I wish there was a thing that you could do to have Meloetta, because if I remember correctly, like, Meloetta always starts in the Singing Man form, so you can't, like, pirouette and just be in the fighting form immediately, which is, like, really annoying and dumb. And they should probably do something about that. And they should probably just make it like a Deoxys thing, so it can just... I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Doesn't need to use its thing to transform, and then I think that's how that works. But that's really annoying. And I like it. But I like Meloetta. And then favorite overall. Yeah, it's Excadrill. You know, for the memes, I was about to pick the giant lady. But no, I can't. It's Excadrill. Excadrill is fucking amazing. Alright, Gen 6. Favorite Gen 6 normal type. Oh, we have all the Furfrou forms. Oh, we also have the Megas here. I guess that makes sense. They were introduced here. I do like the Furfrou forms a lot. They are very neat. And Diggersby is really cool too, but it's the bunny. Favorite fire type. Oh, we're also, yeah, we're going to be including all the Megas here. I'm sorry, Delphi. Listen, it's not your fault, but like, he's right there. He's right there. Favorite water type. God, this generation has no water types. Holy Jesus. It's kind of hard. Greninja. Greninja's really cool. I also really like Mega Slowbro and Mega Swampert. So for me, it's between those three. Volcanion's neat, though. We'll give it to the bro. I like Slowbro a lot. Favorite grass type. Alright, as much as I like Mega Venusaur, and as much as I like Gourgeist, I really like Chestnut a lot, actually. Chestnut was my starter for the generation. Favorite electric type. I don't really like most of these, but I gotta say, for me personally, it's hard to beat Pikachu in Luchador. In Luchador garb. He wrestling, or she wrestling, that's a female, you can tell by the tail. Favorite ice type. I'm not a big fan of these either, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of don't like any of them. Mugato Amora for being adorable. Alright, favorite fighting type. I feel like not picking Hawlucha here would be a war crime. Like, Hawlucha is just like a fantastic design. Favorite poison. I'm trying not to have repeats, but it's really hard. Favorite ground type. Alright, well this one's actually not that hard because they don't have any of the Zygarde alternate forms because those only came out in Gen 7. So, I do like these other ones, but I also really like Diggersby a lot, actually. Favorite flyer. Bro, this thing was a fucking war criminal during this generation. I don't know who decided. Yeah. Priority Brave Birds. Like, this thing had, like, low attack. And that still didn't matter because Priority Brave Bird was just that ridiculous. Priority Tailwind is just that ridiculous. This Pokemon is evil. But, yeah, nah, it's Noivern. I like Noivern a lot. Favorite Psychic. You know, I do like Delphox a lot. We'll give her that spot. Favorite bug. God, also, once again, not that many fucking... We'll see, it's literally the same Pokemon, but with... But, yeah, it's Mega Caesar. Favorite rock. It's really hard to beat the fucking rock T-Rex. Favorite ghost? Again, okay, so normally this would be a Gengar sweep, but how could we not mention Aegislash? Favorite dragon? Not that many in this generation. But I like Goodra. I like Goodra. Goodra is friend-shaped. I want one. Favorite dark type? Is hard. I actually really like Mega Sableye. We'll give them this spot. Favorite steel type? I think we'll give this one to Mega Metagross, because my favorite fairy this generation... Oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh, no. I was going to give it to Mega Sableye, or Mega Mawile, not Mega Sableye. But Sylveon came out this generation. God, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's my favorite evolution, by far. Favorite starter. Favorite alternate form. Why is he here if we're gonna be doing that? That's so weird to have them in certain spots, but not other spots. That's fucking weird. And it's bothering me now. Yeah, of these, it's really weird seeing him on the ground. I like that the only difference between the Mega Latias and Latios sprites are the very slight eye color difference. That's fantastic. So like, yeah, it's Mega Rayquaza. You know, yeah, it's Mega Rayquaza because what do you know? What's the best Pokemon of this generation? You're damn right. It's Mega Rayquaza. Like, it's... I'm trying not to, but like, it's really good. Gen 7, favorite normal type. See, I would like fucking Bearware, but like, he'd be crushing spines, and like, I don't want that. And like, Toucannon looks mean. And the Yungoos and the Gumshoes are also just mean looking, and this motherfucker be like on bully houses, which is not great, and these rats are fat, and that's a koala, and I don't like it. And this one's just discount Arceus. So I feel like the monkey has to win by default. Alright, favorite fire type. Yeah, it's fucking Salazzle. Salazzle is fantastic. Favorite water type. Okay, this is hard. This is really hard. I really like Primarina. Wishy-Washy is really cool. Fucking Toxapex is really cool. Araquanid's really cool. I'm actually not the biggest fan of Golisopod. Or these two. But I think it's Tapu Fini or Ash Greninja. I love Tapu Fini the most. I think Tapu Fini is the Tapu I've used the most. Favorite grass type. Not this fucking thing. Kartana. I like Kartana. Favorite electric type? God, this is hard. I wish, like, this is another four-way tie between, like, Koko, fucking Alolan Raichu, Zeraora, and then Xurkitree. I really like those. Damn. We'll go furry. Favorite ice type. I feel like this one's a fucking like clean sweep for most people. It's Alolan Ninetales. Bro, who the fuck puts Crabominable here? Favorite fighting type. Alright, this one's hard. Because the Ultra Beasts are here and Marshadow's here. I don't care about these fucking things. But also, Como is literally like no shinies. I think they're planning on doing that. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. There's a thingy here. Click the shiny charm, then click the Pokemon. I'm not the biggest fan of most shinies, believe it or not. Only a handful. Like, I don't really care most of the time, and I don't care enough to go out of my way to get it. Yeah, we gotta give it to Como. Favorite poison. I feel like this is the only time I'm gonna mention Naganadel, but realistically it's Salazzle. Toxapex also great. Nihilego also great. Honestly, so is Alolan Muck. Like, these are all pretty good poisons. I also really like Poipole. Poipole is very cute. You know what? We'll be nice. We'll give it to Poipole. Favorite ground type. Alrighty. Yeah, it's the fucking Megazord. Favorite flyer. See, I really like the Oricorios, and the Miniors are really cool. But Celesteela is like an actual fantastic fucking design. Favorite psychic. Man, this is hard. The legendaries are really good this generation. But so is Tapu Lele. It's Tapu Lele for me. Favorite bug. It's definitely Pheromosa. Pheromosa's awesome. Favorite rock. I think we'll give it to Minior, but which color? Damn. Minior is really cool. If you don't know how Minior works, Minior has a special ability that only it has called Shields Down, where when it's above half health, it has increased defenses, but then when it's below half health, it gets increased offenses and speed. So basically, like, swaps its stats, which is very cool because it means you can like survive like a pretty good heat, or pretty good hit, and then you smash on your first turn, and then you can just like start sweeping with this funny rock. It's really cool. We'll get to orange. Favorite ghost. This generation does have really good ghosts, but like, it's Mimikyu. Favorite dragon. These are all really good, honestly, except you. Although I don't have too much of a problem with Turtonator either. But yeah, it's Como. Como was my like dream type combination of dragon fighting. I always wanted a dragon fighting type, and then we got one, and it's really good. So now I'm happy. Favorite dark type. I don't like most of these. I feel like this is a free one for Ashka Ninja, to be quite honest. Favorite steel type. It's like, it's either Celesteela, Magearna, or Melmetal. I think we'll give it to Magearna, though. I like Magearna a lot. I'm a big fan of the mythicals. Favorite fairy. This generation has very good fairies. Once again, I think I gotta stick to my heart. I think Tapu Fini is my favorite this generation overall. I really like Mimikyu. I like all the Tapus. I like Primarina a lot. I like Magearna a lot. The only thing I don't like here, pretty much, is just fucking Shiinotic. Everything else, I really like a lot. I'll go to Fini, though. Favorite starter, it's Primarina. This is favorite gimmick form. Do the Alolans count for that? I guess they do. It's weird thinking of that, but I guess so. Of these, we can finally give a point to Alolan Raichu. I really like Alolan Raichu. Favorite legend. Damn, this is hard. I like want to give it to the Megazord, but also I think my actual favorite overall of these is still Tapu Fini. I think, yeah, my favorite Pokemon this generation. It clean sweep most of these, but like in my heart it's Tapu Fini, but like in my soul it's Como. Like, that was the Pokemon I wanted. Like, just straight up. Like, yes, that was exactly what I wanted. Alrighty, we're getting funky now. We're in Gen 8. Favorite Gen 8 normal. God, I really like Hisuian Zoroark and Obstagoon. But I think we gotta give it to the bear. Favorite fire type. The bunny. I like bunnies. Favorite water type. There's a lot of these motherfuckers. I forget he's fucking water type. Yeah, because water can flow, or it can crash. I really like Gigantamax Inteleon, because giving him a sniper's perch is a fantastic idea. And I really like Cramorant just eating dudes. That's funny. But yeah, it's Dracovish. Dracovish is insane. Hisuian Samurot's also really good. Favorite grass. Honestly, I like most of these. I think most of these are honestly, like, pretty good. This is hard. We'll give it to the monkey. That monkey, not the other monkey. There's too many monkeys. Favorite electric type. I love Regieleki. Favorite ice type. Alright, we're having an opposite problem. I don't really like most of these. I think Ice-Q, I think its gimmick is fine enough. Favorite fighter? It's between Galarian, Zapdos, and Sneasler. Phalanx is also great. We'll give this one to Zapdos. Yeah, because right here, we have favorite poison. And I think that one's definitely going to go to Sneasler. Favorite ground? Yeah, it's the bear again. I don't really like the other ones, to be quite honest. Favorite flyer? Are we just gonna give it to fucking Galarian Zapdos again? We might. We might just have to. Corviknight's awesome. Corviknight is really cool. And I like the other Galarian birds. But yeah, Galarian Zapdos is awesome. I really like Galarian Zapdos. Favorite psychic? I'm not in love with most of the psychics here. Hatterene's cool. Indeedee is also cool. I think we'll give this one to Galarian Articuno, though. Favorite bug? I don't really like the bugs this generation. I'm gonna be 100%. I don't like any of them, to be quite honest. I really don't. I guess we'll give it a Snom because it's funny looking. Favorite rock? Same problem. I don't really like any of these guys either. I guess... No, yeah, I kind of equally don't care for all of them. I guess Stojourner, because it's funny. Alright, favorite ghost. Okay, we'll give this one to Hisuian Zoroark. Because favorite dragon is absolutely... Never mind, I take it back. I forgot Regidrago was a fucking thing. I'm sorry, Dragapult. You might have to chill here. Dragapult, you're amazing. I love you. You're fantastic. It's literally a fucking dragon skull that shoots energy. Favorite dark type. I am not the biggest fan of most of these. But I do like Morgrim because it is a funny emo twink. Favorite steel type. Huh. Corviknight's great, but yeah, I think we'll give it to Hisuian Gudra. Favorite fairy. I think I'm just gonna give it to Morgrim again, to be quite honest. Although, I will say, Galarian Weezing is phenomenal design. But yeah, I like Morgrim. Favorite starter. Bunny. Favorite alternate form. Do I like the Zapdos more? There's like a three-way between Galarian Zapdos, Hisuian Zoroark, and Hisuian Gudra. I really like all three of those, but I think my favorite is the Zapdos. I really like Galarian Zapdos a lot. As for here, favorite legend. Once again, Zapdos. It's currently Zapdos fighting with the Regis. I really like this generation's Regis. I think I gotta give it to Zapdos still. Which, yeah, to no surprise, yeah, my favorite Pokemon this generation is Galarian Zapdos. I really like Galarian Zapdos. Alright, up next, Gen 9. Favorite normal. As much as I like Grafai and Dun Sparse, I really like Ursaluka. Mousehold's also cool. Favorite fire? This is a problem because I love both Armarouge and Ceruledge a lot. I think they're both really neat. Damn. I think we'll give this one to Ceruledge. Favorite water? God, I'm gonna be real. I don't think I like most of them. We'll give it to Crashing Wake. Walking Wake, not Crashing Wake. Favorite grass? I like a few of these more. Cat is fun. Walking Jellyfish is fun. Spicy Plant is fun. Funny Wood Snail is fun. And of course, fucking Masky Boy is fun. And Mega Chestnut is a great Mega. I think overall, though, Ogerpon is too friend-shaped for me to not pick it. Favorite electric? It's between Miraidon and Iron Hands. They're both really good. I think we'll give it to Miraidon for the time being. Favorite ice type? Yeah, this one's free. Mega Frostlass is phenomenal. Favorite fighter? This generation has really good fighting types. Damn. I'm going to give this to Iron Hands, I think. Favorite poison? Alright, this one's a lot harder. I'm not the biggest fan of most of these. Aside from really Grafai. So I guess he wins by default. Favorite ground type. This is hard. This generation also has really good ground types. Like, I like most of these, to be quite honest. Toadscool is cool, Clodsire is cool, Great Tusk is cool, Sandy Shocks is kind of meh. Fucking Iron Treads is cool, Tinglu is cool, Bear, Mega Drill, Mega Statue, Mega Laser. Like, these are all pretty damn good. I think I'll give this one to Great Tusk. Just barely. Favorite Flyer. Man, y'all are getting hard carried by the fucking Megas. I gotta tell you, it's Skarmory. Alright, favorite Psychic type? Sweeptail is really funny. And I think the Psychic Megas are pretty good overall. But I want to give Armarouge credit. Again, I think Armarouge and Ceruledge are great. Favorite Bug? I don't really like any of these guys, to be quite honest. Like, at all. I guess Rabsca. Favorite Rock? I also really don't like any of these, but I guess Garganacl. Favorite Ghost? This is hard. Skylar Dirge is cool. Ceruledge is cool. Not a big fan of Bramblegast. Greavard in the fucking Houndstone's cool. Annihilate's cool. Fluttermane is insane, but also cool. Gimmighoul and Goldengo are great. Fucking alternate fucking Poltergeist in this Sinistcha. Petron's neat, and the Megas are all neat. Which one is my favorite? I think I gotta give it to Mega Frostlass. I really like emphasizing the Yuki-Onna design. I think that's phenomenal. It's probably just because I really like Yuki-Onna. They're really cool. Favorite Dragon? This is hard because most of them are good. Damn. I actually don't like Baxcalibur. Surprisingly, I don't know. I don't really fuck with him. I'll tell you what I do fuck with. Arcalugon is cool. Favorite Dark type? Kingambit's awesome. I want to give Meowscarada some credit, but we might have to just do that during the starter portion here, because Kingambit's too cool. Favorite Steel type here? It's Tinkaton. I love Tinkaton. I wish it was better. I fucking adore Tinkaton. It's great. Favorite Fairy? I wonder what I'm going to pick. Favorite starter? Yeah, I already mentioned. Yeah, we'll give Masquerada the credit here. Favorite alternate form? There's some options here. But overall, it's... You're all basically fighting for second place compared to the Yuki-Onna. Favorite legend? This is a bit harder. I think overall, I think Ogerpon. I like Ogerpon a lot. Favorite Pokemon of this generation? I wish I could put literally both Armarouge and Ceruledge here. If I could do that, I would. And as much as I do like Mega Frostlass, I fucking love Tinkaton so much. And now, overall, favorite normal type? Megalopony. Favorite fire type? Blaziken, just OG Blaziken. I'm sorry, Ceruledge. Favorite water type? Gotta give it to Azumarill, although Tapu Fini comes close. Tapu Fini comes very close. Favorite grass type? None of y'all are dethroning the king anytime soon. Favorite electric type? Okay, this is hard. I really like these three. And Magnezone has saved me many a time. I think I gotta give it to Magnezone. Favorite ice type? The Yuki-Onna has been dethroned. It's still Weavile. I love Weavile too much. Favorite fighter? You might as well tell me to pick which one's my favorite fucking child. Are you kidding me? It's cool. Oh, damn it. I feel bad no matter what I pick. Fuck you. Favorite poison? This one's easy because there's going to be space for the other ones we care about later. Sizzler. Favorite ground type? Gotta give it to Excadrill. Favorite flyer? You know, not picking Dragonite might seem weird here, but also, you know it's where it's gonna be. I don't need to fucking fight on it. So I feel like we're gonna pick a different flyer here. Galarian Zapdos literally does not fly, so we can't pick it. I like Celesteela a lot. Favorite Psychic. This one's also really hard. I think we're gonna have to give this one ever so slightly to Gallade, but just know that in my heart, Lele and Espeon are fighting for second. Favorite Bug. I really like Pheromosa a lot. Favorite Rock. It's Tyrant. Yeah, it's Tyranitar. Favorite Ghost. You know. Favorite Dragon. You know. Favorite Dark. Yeah. Favorite Steel. It's Excadrill. Favorite Fairy. Yeah, Clefable still. Favorite starter? It's... listen, Venusaur is number 2 overall, but like that number 2 is like far distance between like third. Just know that Venusaur is a step below Blaziken. Favorite alternate form? Yeah, I really like Mega Frostlass. It's phenomenal design. It's absolutely amazing design. But Mega Rayquaza is insanity of no comparison. And yeah, what do you know? Favorite Pokemon? It's fucking Dragonite. So you know what? Let's do these two. Favorite regional bird? Okay, just the little dudes? I think my favorite of the little dudes is probably Starly, although I really like Tailo a lot too. Favorite regional mammal? My favorite rat? Bunnelby is very hard to beat. Bidoof is also great, but I like Bunnelby. Favorite regional bug? I don't know how to feel about most of these guys. I guess we'll give it to Venipede. Favorite pseudo? You know. Favorite Pika clone? You know, that's something we haven't actually talked too much about. Does that count as a Pika clone if it's just an evolution of Pikachu? Well, Mimikyu's here, so it wins by default. Favorite evolution? It's Sylveon. Favorite fossil? Jacovish is really cool, but it's fucking Rock Dragon T-Rex. Favorite regional variants? Galarian Zapdos. It's, yeah. Favorite Gigantamax? Alright. Which of these do I like the most? I don't like most of them, to be quite honest. I don't like Gigantamax, just straight up. Big Pika is very funny. Big Eevee is also very funny. But I just don't like Gigantamax overall. And I don't like most of these, like, design-wise overall, to be quite honest. Like I said, I think I'll give it to Inteleon because I think it's the most creative of these, giving it a sniper's perch. Right? The Inteleon is not the thing that got made big. It is instead its power that got made big to be able for it to do what it does way better. Which I think makes it a lot better than all these other ones here. Favorite baby Pokemon? I don't really like most of them. I talked on occasion, I like baby Pokemon are just like a wasted mechanic. Like, they don't really do anything in the grand scheme of things, and they're kind of annoying most of the time to deal with. I guess we'll give it a Riolu. Favorite box legendary? Yeah, it's Rayquaza, because unfortunately... No, yeah, it's Rayquaza. Yeah, free. Favorite mythical? Ooh, that's hard. Because I like most of these. I think overall, favorite mythical, Jirachi comes really close, Marshadow comes really close, Zeraora comes really close, but I really do like Magearna a lot. Favorite Ultra Beast? Same problem. I like most of these. We'll give it to Pheromosa, but honestly, I like most of the Ultra Beast. Favorite Paradox Pokemon? This is another hard one. Again, I like the past ones more than the future ones. I think we gotta give it a great test. Favorite type? It's Dragon. Favorite Pokeball? That's a tough one. I like the Master Ball the most for colors. The Moon Ball is cool because also colors. Quick Ball and Timer Balls are some of my favorites. I think we'll have to give it to one of those, and I think I like Timer Ball's design just a little bit more. Favorite Spinda? I don't have one. Favorite Pavilion? I also don't really have one, but this one is purple. Favorite Alacrity? What are these? Okay, so they have different flavors. Alright, well, let's see. So this one's vanilla. This one's ruby, this one's matcha, this one's mint, this one's lemon, this one's salted, this one's ruby, this one's caramel, and this one's rainbow. I like caramel. And then we give it a different thingamabob with ribbons, with love, with flower ribbon sweets. Favorite new evolution. So this is an evolution that got made after the generation. And that's really tough, because I feel like most of these overall are very good. Like, just in general, most of these are pretty damn good, but I gotta give the Weavile overall. So yeah, there we go. We will, save this now. Bam. Let me, pull that up for myself. Yep. It's all nice and saved in a big ol' image. Not gonna make a team? Nah. I don't know. Usually when I play Pokemon, I usually do some, like, specific thing. I don't really have, like... I don't think I would really pick a team of favorites here. It would be really hard, and it would also depend on the generation. It would just really depend. So, yeah. And now that is done, that was very fun. Let's get to our card game dailies. Let's do TCG Live first. How much was that? That was an hour doing that? That didn't feel like an hour. Only took an hour. Yeah, it really didn't feel like it. Alright, what do we need to do? Use an attack that costs at least 2 energy. Use 2 abilities and attack grass energy to your Pokemon. I keep getting the grass stuff. It has not given me any other type for doing dailies. Alrighty, let's go. Head! Head! Do you want to go first? Yes, I do. Alright, let's see. Will we be Team Trees today, or will we crash and burn and suffer? Okay, we're a little bit of Team Trees. Alright, 2 on the board. Tynemo! Alrighty, we have a Mega Dragonite deck. I gotta get to making one of those soon. Soon, I promise. I will do it. We'll discard a Lilies and an Energy in order to grab... Honestly, there's a few things we grab here. If we grab Ogerpon, we can have another guy on board, and then we can use Teal Dance. We can attach an energy. We draw another energy from that, unfortunately, but we'll live. Yeah, so next turn, what we're probably going to do, we're going to use... I think we're going to attach an energy to Chikorita. We're going to play Bayleaf. We're going to play Lily's Determination. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Also, I got to double look at the decks here. So yeah, the game plan. Use Tynamo... and Tynamo into Electric. Use that to attach the energies to the Mega Dragonite. I gotta make a deck. I gotta make a Mega Dragonite deck soon. I have to. Come on. Like I said, I'm not the best at, like, deck building in this game yet for myself. I usually wait until, like, deck list from competitive players come out, just because I don't have the deck building principles that I do for this game, or, like, the know-how that I do with something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, geez, another one? So, yeah. Alright, we'll play Lily. That's pretty good. We can play Forest. We can play Meg. We might want to play Meg, yeah. Just so we're not, like, weak. We get Night Stretcher for an energy, which will let us Teal Dance. We got an Iono out of that, which is pretty handy. We'll Poke Gear. We get a Hilda out of that. That's also pretty handy. Alright, there's an electric. They're attaching the energy. Huh, we're switching. We wanna be safe. We're gonna evolve in the Dragonair for the guidance. We're gonna slap an energy on. If I get Boss's Orders next, that will be very funny game, I'm just saying. There goes Lily. Reset our hand. Yeah, depending on what I get next determines what I'll do next. I would like to get that Meganium on board, the other Meganium, the regular Meganium on board as soon as possible. The best course of action for doing that would probably be Lily to reset my hand, because I do want to keep all these other supporter cards in rotation. I don't want to get rid of them yet. Ah, you doing alright there, Music B? Hello? You right there, buddy? There we go. We're doing good. Okay. There goes Pokepad. There goes Dynamo. We have a Zekrom EX on board, so we can plan on doing additional damage with this big old dude. There goes Battle Cage. Prevent all damage counters from being placed on benched Pokemon. Alright. There goes more energy. I would like getting another Forest. I'm going to use Evolutionary Guidance. There goes Electric. It's once per turn. Oh, there's Boss's Orders. I really want to use that. I do, but I think resetting my hand is the better course. What do we got for it? We got Meg, we got Bug Catching set. If we get enough Bug Catching luck here, we might be able to... It's not what we want. We need a little dude. We need a little dude. Okay, we got a little dude. Alright, little dude is in fact on board. We can also play Celebi on the board. We can also Teal Dance. Get a draw here. For Max Rod. We don't need that yet. But we can officially do damage. There goes Boss's Orders, so... They will probably be able to evolve this turn no problem, because they can use Evolutionary Guidance to Mega Evolve, and that would get enough. They're going to have the energy from the Electric. I might not have to Boss's Orders here. Alright, they're starting to attach to Zekrom now. Looks like Zekrom's going to have to be their go-to. There goes the Guidance. There's Mega Electrods. I forgot that was even a thing. There goes the Evolve. Are we going to swap? Yep, yes we are. They're gonna hit me with 330 damage, which is a lot, but also I will live. Barely, but I will live. Boss's orders, you're mean. You're gonna bring out the... No. Oh, Fez. Alright, we're bringing out Fez. Wanna assassinate Fez. We wanna make sure that we cannot flip the script. I have bad news for you. I have Max Rod. I'm going to flip the script anyway. There's nothing you can do to stop me. They've got a discard now. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 There's Hilda. We're gonna Max Rod first. There we go. And then we're gonna flip the script. I don't like wasting Max Rod on just one, but I was hoping for something a little more than that. We're gonna put the Chikorita on board because I just don't want it on the fucking on the bench. Is the problem. We will Teal Dance. I need a forest. I really need forest from this. That's not forest. That is super energy retrieval. So we currently do 220. They need more energy. They have a Dynamo, and they'll be able to place one on hand. They will be able to one-shot me. If we counter Catcher, I still have enough damage unless I attach an energy. I think we will. We're gonna attach an energy. Yeah, we're going to counter Catcher. We're going to knock out Zekrom for some momentum here. Alright, the problem is I need more damage to knock out the Dragonite, and I'm not going to have that damage unless I can get a Bayleaf and Forest on board. Yeah, so they can do some hella damage. I don't think they have damage buffs, thankfully. This is gonna hurt like hell. Yeah, if I can just get Forest, like literally, if I get Forest to Giant Plants, I can use Hilda to search for Bayleaf and we're good. Like, I will survive this turn unless they have like chip damage of some kind, which I don't think they do. So I will survive this turn. It's just that this is gonna hurt. Like, I need the Hilda. Okay, they're gonna Iono. That's not great for me, but let's see. If we get Forest and Bayleaf, we might be happy. Okay, we got Forest. Okay, that works. We have Forest and Professor's Research. That is better for me than worse. That is absolutely better than it is worse. Oh yeah, that's right. They're not using chip damage. They have fucking Battle Cage on. They can't chip damage. Alrighty, we are very close to exploding. Alright, what do we draw? Iono. We're not using that. We're going to Forest. We're going to Professor's Research, and we're going to hope for the best. We get Meg. We're going to Teal Dance. I need Bayleaf. Bayleaf. Yes! We are fucking Team Trees! Get fucked! Yeah! Oh my god, that was... why'd I win? I know. I feel bad. You think I just ranked up from that too? Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, I should not have won that. I absolutely should not have fucking won that. Alrighty. On to our Master Duel dailies. Oh, that was goofy. That was silly. That was very silly. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Konami. Ah! Bam. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Let me turn my heater off. Ah! Do-do-do-do. Bam! Alright, we get another UR ticket. Let's see what we get. I've just been going in order. I'm a basic bitch, so we'll pill from this one now. Let's see what it is. It is the Xyz guys. Alright, see what we get from it. Alrighty, not the best. Let's see what we get for our special UR. It's Surfacing Big Jaws. The game really wants me to play Shark. I think that's what the game is telling me. The game is like, don't you want to play Shark? Maybe. New event is coming out soon. Dice Rally Fusion Synchro Link. That's gonna be very fun. I can't wait. I have Dragon Maid here, but as you might imagine, some new cards came out in the pack, and we do, in fact, have the new Rocket cards for Dragon Link. Now, this is more of a pure Rocket deck. The Dragon Link one is over here, but I need to remake a copy of Dragon Ravine, and then otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much, Dragon Link. Hold on a moment. Let's change that third card. The third card is missing a dude. What do you need? What do we need to put here? We'll put here. We'll put you here. Here we go. The Savage. I like to... Yeah, alright. So, let's watch some Duel Live, and then we'll... get to our own dailies. Let's see what the Duel Live is. Wham. Alright, looks like we have a... What the fuck? Alright, we have Lunalight with Albaz just chilling for Super Poly, I guess? Why are you here? Is that... What? Why are you here? Wait. Okay. Alright, we're gonna Fua. Lunalight should be able to make Liger without giving away too much. Black Sheep back to hand. Reactivate the Black Sheep to get Poly. There goes the Poly. Out comes Perfume. Honestly, though, if they make two Liger, if they make at least one Liger Dancer, like they have more advantage than not. Liger Dancer is a very hard tower to beat, has a good amount of attack. And being able to just pop every special summon thing on the board is really strong. There's a Perfume. We're going to sniff that Perfume, bring out Collided Chick. Soft once per turn. It's pretty fun. Send her back to hand. Rock! Alright, we've been rocked, but we still have enough in hand. Yeah, because we have Fire Formation in hand. Add Black Sheep to hand. We can use Perfume's Graveyard effect. Send Collided Chick to add Wolf. Place Wolf in the scale. Activate Wolf's effect in order to bring out the first Liger Dancer. We're going to get rid of the Rock. Honestly, I probably would have left the Rock on the field, because it would stop them from being able to use certain other things. Out comes Rindbrum. Oh yeah, let's see what you were doing here. End. We're going to Magma Hut Silver Wolf. Smart idea. We're going to draw Tenpai Genroku. Okay, this might be a problem for... We're going to try and Genroku, but that's where we're going to Impulse. Okay. This might be a problem. Heavy Storm. Get rid of the back row. Sales ban on Rindbrum. Makes sense. There goes Sangen summoning. We're summoning. We add Genroku to hand. We activate its effect. Now that it was added to hand, it can, of course, special summon itself. Yep, we can immediately synchro into Biden. We can do it one more time. We need to do this all now. We can droplet. We're gonna droplet away Forbidden, or we're gonna droplet away Magma Hut. Hit Rindbrum. It's gonna do nothing because yeah, it's still their turn. They made sure to synchro summon during their turn in order to stop Liger Dancer from being able to pop the board. They might get this. They might be able to do enough damage. We're gonna use Gold Sark to banish Dragon Ruler, the big flamey Dragon Ruler, in order to add Chandra to hand. Chandra special summons itself. We're gonna tribute Genroku to bring out Fadra. We're gonna use Fadra to bring back Hydra. Yeah, they're cooked. Out comes Transcendent Dragon. Battle phase. Yeah, we're gonna bring Hydra back. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of you, and we're immediately gonna synchro summon. We're gonna revive. Get Tempied. Exactly. And then out comes Trident. Yep. We're gonna pop 2. We're gonna double our attack. Bam. And bam. Yeah, they got fucking Tempied, alright. It happens. Honestly, that wasn't a bad match. Alrighty, what do we need to do for our dailies? We need to win, destroy, and normal summon some monsters. You know what? Since we have them, let's bring them out. Let's bring out our good gun dragon friends and do some stuff. Bing bong. Alright, we're going first. Peng. What pengs? There are no penguins here. I don't see any penguins. Penguins don't destroy, they bounce. We don't need penguins. Alrighty, we have quick launch. That's great. We have boot sector in hand, which is also great. Alright, good news. We have quick launch. Never mind. Alright, they surrendered. We won. Damn, we're that good. Okay, I now need to see what the fuck they had. Normally when that happens, I assume it's like a fucking bot, but I don't know. Yeah, it was a bot. Yep, OTK bot. Yeah. Oh. Report, move on. Alright, let's hopefully get an actual game this time. Is your face that scary? My mom says it isn't. Head. Alright, bam. I like this hand a lot. We're going to start with quick launch for baiting interactions, because we already have rocket loader in hand, and metal rocket in hand is also pretty nice, honestly. So we'll start with quick launch and see what happens. Maxi! I don't like that. Fuck, that's a problem. Alrighty, they're gonna let us do it. I think we'll actually do Tracer. We'll do Tracer. We'll bring out Absoluter. We'll normal loader. This is a terrible idea. We'll proc loader. So let us add Noctivision. We already have Absoluter on there, and we're gonna add Detonator. Detonator's already also in our hand, so yeah, we'll just add Noctivision. Here goes Striker. We're gonna add boot sector. There we go. Alrighty. Now, do I want to do this right now? I don't think so. We're gonna hold on to that. Normally we would use the boot sector in order to add Rocket Tracer. We're gonna leave it on the board because it'll let us special summon stuff from our hand if we need to, and we might need to, since they're gonna be drawn a lot. So what I think we'll do is we'll go into Delindrous. We'll knock Division with that. And then from that... Oh, you're in the way. Damn. Fuck. We done goofed. It's okay. We're just a little bit potato. Alright? Some potatoes are a bit rounder than others. It's fine. Red Reboot. I like that. What to add to hand? We already have you in hand. We already have you in hand. You're going to be a nice extension in case something goes wrong. And something will probably go wrong here. Not going to lie. I don't like how this tuned out. Because I done very horribly goofed the combo. Really bad. Like, generational fumble. But it's fine. You know what? You just gotta believe. You gotta do what? You gotta believe. There we go. See? Problem solved. Just like that. Everything is all A-okay. Once again, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. Don't worry about it. They're gonna hit me with like the meanest fucking thing in a moment here. I already feel it. I hate this. I hate everything about this. I want it to be known. We want to bring back. Those are only once per turn, so that doesn't really matter. Delindrous will come back in a moment. I guess Tracer, just because. Yeah, out comes Delindrous. They're drawing a lot. I don't like that. We don't want to pop yet. Do I want to go into Big Link? Not yet, I think. I think what I want to do is double interlock. Or do I? Do I? Damn, question. We can destroy Boot Sector now. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let's... This is not efficient whatsoever, but don't worry about it. There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents, okay? Just happy little accidents. And then we'll bring any of these guys back. I'm gonna bring you back out of deck. Go. See, it's fine. It's all fine. It's all okay. Don't worry about it. You literally don't need to worry about it. You literally don't need to worry about it. See, it's all A-okay. There are no mistakes. No mistakes. Okay? No mistakes. If someone tells you you made a mistake, tell them, go fuck yourself. See? No mistakes. It's okay. I know, timer, shut up! Don't want to do that right now. No. I don't want to do that yet either. We're gonna add this to hand. There we go. It's not a face up. Okay, so then we just There we go. See, no mistakes. It's okay. You, in fact, make no mistakes. You just gotta believe. It's that simple. There is, in fact, no war in Ba Sing Se. Ball! I'm waiting for it. Just hit me with it. I can already feel. Ball. Ball! Right now, everything is gone. I have never been more afraid of Max C in my life than right now. I feel the need to stress that, and I still don't care. Oh no, sneeze edge! Oh, face down. You're kidding me. No, there's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. Okay, thank you. Okay. You're playing, okay, thank you. True Draco. That's what's going on here. Alrighty, target a monster on the field and destroy it. I would prefer you not do that. Add a True Draco to hand. You did just tribute summon. I think what we're going to do is we're going to activate Boral and we're going to negate the Majesty Maiden. We're going to bring out Rocket Tracer. You know what's funny? A hard part with this deck is figuring out the extra deck. Bro, there's so many things you can put with the extra deck, and like, dude, you wish you had a bigger extra deck with this, because like there's so many different options of just shit I wanted. But you just don't have the space for it. There's Disciples. I would, in fact, prefer you not. Wanna blow something up? Nah, we're good. Alright, there goes the next one. We have Reboot for this. And we have, Red Reboot for next turn. There goes Heritage. Alright, they can target the Spell Trap. Sadly, there goes Reboot. I think we'll be fine, though. Oh yeah, we could just use Noctivision. God, I love Noctivision. Don't you just love Noctivision? See? No mistakes! Happy accidents! There goes True King's Return. They're gonna draw some cards. There's Dragonic Diagram. They're getting a damage boost, not enough to help us. Or help them, I should say. They get to destroy and draw. They destroy the trap. They add Masterpiece. They're gonna target a monster on the field and destroy it. Probably Savage. Yep. Expected that much. Alright, we have face down. We have 2 face downs. We have red reboot, so we should be good. We just needed a little bit more damage on the board, but with red reboot, we should have enough to secure that. It's been a while since I played Paper Mario. I should. Ooh, if they destroy Red Reboot with that, that'll cause some problems. We still have Boral End. Most of their, yeah, most of their interaction is destruction, which Boral End is fine into destruction. So we don't need to worry about that. Alright, there goes. There goes Red Reboot, sadly. Not gonna lie, if we draw it this turn, that would be very funny. Oh no, they're gonna pop their own. There's Draythath. I don't think I've ever seen this thing. Oh, okay, so we can't target Trudekos with stuff except him. That will work in our favor, I'm pretty sure. Is that main phase only? No, that's anytime. Alright, yeah. And now they're gonna start milling. God, all that fucking just gone. Alrighty. We have Silver Rock in hand, which is pretty nice. Droll would have been hysterical the previous turn, not gonna lie. We'll live. Alright, first things first. We will Boral End. We're gonna target Dryath. We're gonna bring back... What do we want to bring back? I don't think it particularly matters in this instance. Yeah, I don't think it matters here. I guess Recharger. The Monarchs erupt. No, they don't. Alrighty. We're gonna blow up Recharger in order to negate Diagram to lower their stats. We're gonna normal Silver Rocket, and I think that will be enough. I don't math. It's hard to tell. We're gonna use Shroud's effect to summon from grave. I wish I had Boral Sword. If I had Boral Sword, I would absolutely throw Boral Sword in here, but I can't. Well, you can't activate it, so you have to add it to your hand. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Add Quad Boral. Not gonna do anything else, and start swinging. Alright, there's our destroys, and yeah, that's enough. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, that's cool, the fucking police tape at the end, when that's awesome. That's a really neat effect. I think we need more normal summons. Yeah, we need a normal summon. So one more. I will never have coin flip luck this good again. It will be gone. It will never exist ever again. Alrighty, we have Loader, we have Tracer, we have Noctivision, we have Reboot. Let's start with Loader. We have Tracer in hand, so what we're gonna add instead... I always like having these options. Ash Blossom. I think we're fine with that. It's fine. We normal summon Loader. We turn Loader into Striker. We will proc. We will add Boot Sector to hand, unless they have a hopefully they have Imperm. If they have Imperm, we can reboot and we'll be fine. If not, it's gonna be a problem. And we will lose. But we did do our daily. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we're gonna special summon Noctivision. We have a free dude. Bam. Alrighty. Striker strikes with Boot Sector. Very nice. Let's see. We need Delindrous, and we need Rocket Detonator. So we're going to detonate. There we go. We have detonated. We will Delindrous. Because we need a rocket. I think that was my fucking mistake last time. I forgot to leave a rocket on the board. Magma Hut is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. I keep Magma Hut in here. Because it's nice to grab all the dragons and whatnot. But like sometimes... I kind of wish I had space for Dissipator. Add Interlock. What the fuck is in their hand? It's probably fucking the K9 lady. Not Jokul? Is it Jokul? I don't remember her name. Izuna. Is it Izuna? I don't remember. I don't play this deck. I don't know. I wasn't really particularly interested in K9. Or Yummy, for that matter. Like, the game didn't give me enough cards. DD Crow. Okay, we'll live, because we can still use this. Loader being gone does not matter. I was gonna banish him anyways. So I guess instead we'll banish you and you. It will be a slight inconvenience, but it will be one that we can live through. We'll add a rocket to hand. Let's see, didn't use your special summon effect. We have you. We can add Caliber to hand to special summon. There we go. That lets Delindrous come back. We will proc. We will go into Pisty. This will Pisty proc for fucking anything. Is that once per turn? Yes. So it won't matter. In that case, we will bring out Detonator. And we will use Fatal Flare to attach anything. In order to use Detonator to bring it back. There we go. Let's forget. What is this? Target to Durgan. We don't want to do that right now. We'll go Boral End. You, and you. There we go. We can destroy. We don't have to destroy. We're going to target you. Bring you out. There we go. We need... this. Ah! Okay, there we go. Take you and you. I need a non-tuner. Also, how fucking crazy is it that I also got, Red Reboot in this hand again. That's silly. Special summons from hand. We don't need that. We need... Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be good. Yes, do that. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Hello? Game? Game? Thank you. There we go. Dilindris. Boral. Caliber. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna Magma Hut, since they were nice enough to donate a crow. Yeah, God, I should, like, I gotta find a way to fucking put this painter back in here. It's handy. It's very handy. The extra deck is really tight with this. Alright, we're gonna grab out of this. We'll proc this. There we go. Nothing we can special summon. And yeah, here we go. We'll blow up Magma Hut in order to bring out the 4. There we go. See, things work. Things work. Things are working. We'll bring out probably you. I don't know. I like having him in like rotation, engrave and stuff. That lets go into you. There we go. It's a bit different, but you know what? We got there. We get 3, we got good equips, we can set this, and we can set that, and there we go. Alright, we're doing pretty good. And then we get a search out of that. I would like... Absoluta would be pretty nice, honestly, yeah. Because we didn't grab Absoluta during any of that. There we go. Stake your soul! Oh, he's got like no cards in hand. Raisin. That's a spell. That is in fact a spell or a trap. No, we're gonna reboot that. Yeah, they probably don't have much else in hand to be able to do anything if I do stuff here, right? Let's see, they can, like, normal Raisin, they can go Rock of the Vanquisher. What else could they realistically do? I don't think they have much else. I don't think they can tag here, so yeah, we're gonna target Raisin. We're gonna bring out Silver Rocket. They don't! Out comes Rock of the Vanquisher, and then we Savage Rock of the Vanquisher, and I think we're good. There we go. He's gonna Rock of the Vanquisher, but we can Savage to stop it. Do we want to, though? That's the question. I think we'll wait until it gets here. I think we can wait. What else does it do? Special summons. Yeah, you know what? Let's wait. Okay, so Rock of the Vanquisher. Out comes Mad Love. We blow up Silver Rocket. We're gonna send... What's the thing I want them to have the least? Probably you. You don't need that. And we're going to negate Mad Love with that. There we go. Yeah, and that's victory, because we can reboot. I don't think Stake Your Soul is going to help too much, but we have a Savage negate for Stake Your Soul. And we have another negate with End as well, so I think we're fine. There goes another Rock. Rock is once per turn, though. Does that create a loop? I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. And just like that, Gun Dragons have proven supreme once again. Let's get our nice draws here. God, I love fucking... Those cards are so cool. I'm glad I've had those cards to fucking learn Master Duel with, and I'm glad they're back. Even in different new ways. But that will be all for today. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll come around for next time. Next time being Thursday. The Dice Rally event is going to be out by then. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy III. It's not your fault I'm delaying. Listen, I want to get to you. I promise. We'll get to Final Fantasy III. Because I want to do MOBA March, and I also want to get to some other games later. But Dice Rally is very fun, so we'll probably do Dice Rally on Thursday. I'm letting you know. Thank you. I'm going to cut my hair and take a shower now. Later. Whee!